works, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Bullock in at the four-man position.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
That free throw good from Irving.
And, you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Now here's Irving. Powell for three. And it's Denver with a rebound. Out to the wing. Here's Jokic. Powell pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Bullock. Irving, the pass to Powell. Here's Irving. Pass to Green. Jokic grabs the board. For Denver, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Porter. No luck on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 5 now.
Boy, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
To the middle. And here they go. Kicks it to Doncic. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Outside for Porter. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Porter. Over Green. And again, Denver no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Bullock, good.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork. Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Murray against Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Caldwell-Pope.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Jokic. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And here's Doncic outside. The Mavericks rebound. It's Bullock on the wing. The 3. Dallas no good that time either. The Nuggets have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Jokic with it. Irving picks him up, and the shot's good. Jokic has got his second basket.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gordon. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Jokic, no good. The Mavericks leading. Here's Green. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Powell right side. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Wide open. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Powell, left side. Outside, Green. Powell in the post. Working on Jokic. Doncic outside. Buries it down low.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations.
And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Kyrie Irving, Dwight Powell out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Green in at the small forward. Down low. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. It's good. Jokic has got 8.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Mavericks shooting around 50% in the game so far. Gordon with a steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
No one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Drills it from deep.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Here's Bullock. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Jokic. The Nuggets trail. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Count that one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Doncic. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's Irving with a rebound. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Powell with it. Checked by Murray. Gordon with a steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. The Mavericks on offense. It's a 3-point game. No coverage that time. Irving's got 13.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Powell against Gordon. Pass to Bullock. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
Here's Bullock. Good work defensively by Gordon. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Jokic. An easy 2 on the layup. And now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
Jokic calling his own number time and time again, taking over the scoring load tonight.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Nuggets have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Murray passes to Jokic. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And that one's good. Green.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Back to Irving. It's picked off. Gordon down low, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Out to Gordon. From outside the arc. He drops it from range. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Doncic passes to Powell. Outside for Green. Irving with it. 13 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 15 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Bullock. Powell outside. The 3 is up. And it's Denver with a rebound. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. And so a close game as we wrap up the first.
The Mavericks, 28.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell-Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
A clear look for Green. And stolen by Jokic. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13. Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
Green finds Irving. Clock at 6. Back to Green. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Irving missing. Denver in the lead. It's Jokic, high post. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Outside for Green. Porter with the steal. Murray passes to Porter. Out to the right wing. Jokic in the post. Working on Powell. Can't connect from short range. Here's Bullock. That shot is off. And it's Denver the other way. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. It's Jokic, high post. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and you'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Knocks down the long J. Porter's got 5 now.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down, because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from that.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Irving. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And they double up Jokic. Outside Porter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Green covering. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Doncic passes to Powell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray finds Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Jokic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Back to Irving. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Sinks the tray.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Bullock to the paint. The reverse. Rebound by the Nuggets. Inside, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Irving, no good. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Down low. Shot is good by Gordon. And now an 11-point Nugget lead.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Green. Murray for 3. Here's Caldwell Pope. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the 2nd effort.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter ahead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Green out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position.
And Gordon, with that strength and athleticism, made a tough shot look easy despite the contact.
Going inside. Pass to Porter from inside. Here's Jokic, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. They kick it out to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. Here's Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
For 3, Hardaway. No good that time. And Denver the other way now. From the arc. And there's Porter on the assist by Gordon.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Top of the key. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Hardaway. Good work defensively by Gordon. The Nuggets on offense. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Outside for Porter. Back to Jokic. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. You force teams to spread out and give Lukas space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. For 3, Hardaway. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. Here's Gordon. Up and in on the layup. Gordon's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That's going to send Aaron Gordon to the line. Christian Wood picks one up.
Aaron Gordon with one of the best scoring years of his career last year based on percentages. Still a very productive forward in this league.
Timeout called, the Nuggets.
I have a question for you. Who wants the t-shirt?
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Brown.
And complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Jokic.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Man, the leadership Aaron Gordon brings is tremendous, Clark.
Yeah, it sure is, B. I mean, he's been around for a little bit, so he's got some seasoning. He's competed in the slam dunk contest. A lot of hype surrounded him as a younger player, and right now he's a veteran that's poised and mature and does a really good job of mentoring his younger teammates.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Hardaway, the pass to Wood, and stolen by Jokic. Here's Gordon, and Gordon with the big finish.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it. He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. That one falls.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The three from Wood. A shot to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, I love how comfortable and composed Wood is down there. Takes his time and just does his thing in his way.
Murray, no good. So no problem for Denver as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaFour.
sports, get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. That shot off. Adams, some nice D. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. And here's Morant. Inside. 4 on the clock. Bane finds Morant for Murray. And it's Morant missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to Jokic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Jackson, good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Morant. Gordon with the defensive effort. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Porter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Adams' shot is off. Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The rebound by Steven Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Morant against Jokic. Jackson has the open look. Kept alive, and Adams kicks to Jackson. A second chance effort. Tries yet again. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Jokic draws the double. And it's Gordon missing. Memphis trailing here. Bane finds Morant. Back to Bane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Porter. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team. It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Chalk up 2 there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter. on the inside.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant kicks to Adams. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Outside for Murray. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Jokic has got 6.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
Murray with it. Now defended by Adams. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. 8 points for Jokic.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Here's Jokic. Adams, some nice D. Now Jackson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Gordon. And he banks in the layup. Gordon's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Nuggets.
And he really has a nice inside-out game. And Gordon can score down low even in the face of tight defense.
Jokic passes to Gordon. There's the feed to Caldwell Pope. That shot off. And it's Memphis the other way.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Porter with it. Now defended by Adams. Caldwell Pope kicks to Gordon. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Jokic. And a wide open look for Payne. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Wide open look here for Murray. Drops in the tray. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Gordon, and the rejection by Jackson. Brooks finds Adams. Back to Brooks. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Murray, good.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Jackson dishes to Morant. And they double up Morant. Jackson from long range. Here's Adams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Jokic. Second shot opportunity. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Adams.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
And that one's good by Porter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bane passes to Jackson. Brooks kicks to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Feeds it to Adams. Brooks outside. Back to Adams. Jokic with the steal. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Bane passes to Jackson. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
58 seconds left in the first half. Morant outside. Clock at 6. To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 41 seconds left here in the second. Caldwell-Pope left side. Back to Gordon. No good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Caldwell-Pope. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. And Jokic throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. .11 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Murray up on top. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Morant with a wide open look. No good on the last second attempt there. Okay, David, much appreciated. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Tillman in at the 5. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Here's Bane. Jackson finds Morant. And he lays it straight in. Morant's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Murray, no good. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good, Bane. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Bryant, and it's Green in for Gordon. The Grizzlies also making a change. Aldama's checked in. Morant with it. 8 points for him. Memphis moving it around. In the corner, Murray with it. Down low. And there's Green on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Tillman passes to Morant. They double him with Jokic. Here's Aldama. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And that one's good, Morant.
And this is who Ja Morant is. He just doesn't quit, really getting after it on the glass.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jokic has got the game tied up here for Denver. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Porter with the steal. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Porter's running. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
Brooks kicks to Bane. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Jokic with the bucket.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
So timeout called here. But first for Memphis. And the Nuggets with some changes. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise. And that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Here's Brown after the basket by Jaren Jackson. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. So I tell you.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw missing. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Kennard against Porter. Jackson in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morant into the lane. The second effort. Jackson dishes to Adams. Jackson in the corner. That one goes in. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
Round kicks to Jokic. That shot missing. Adams, some nice D. Memphis leading. Morant with it. Outguarded by Murray. Morant passes to Bain. The three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jokic finds Gordon. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And he gets it to go. Jokic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Murray.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Kennard on the wing. Outside, Bain. Morant against Jackson. Jackson dishes to Morant. Over Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. And there's the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 3. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Bruce Brown is out there with Jackson, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Morant outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Jackson drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
Jackson against Morant. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. On the wing, Gordon. Inside. They get it back. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. And Adams sends it back. Kennard, the pass to Jackson.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out on the break, though.
Here's Porter. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 5. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Jackson kicks to Jokic. Jackson up top, guarded by Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson down low, guarded by Morant, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we all know how crafty RJ is. When he can stay healthy, he can lead a team, at least in spurts.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Bain kicks to Morant. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Jackson dishes to Gordon. Back to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And Adams sends it back. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kennard, right wing. Morant against Jackson. And it's Morant missing. Denver leading by 5. Jokic inside. Kennard covering. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 13 points here in the second half alone. They get it again. Adams. And Adams with the slam. Great game for him. Double-double down. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Second chance shot. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams is the Grizzlies trail by 5. Now here's Morant. Jokic grabs the miss. Brown outside. Back to Jokic. Crafty move. Shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
There's Jackson with the 3. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
No luck that time either. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Morant. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they'll be looking for the steal here on the inbounds. If they can't come up with the TO right away, then it's time to foul and hope for some misses at the line.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Jackson. Pass to Jokic for the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant passes to Jackson. The 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. So we see Denver get the win here. It was a feint. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan.
excited.
A game like this, BA, has league-wide appeal. That's the kind of star power we've got on the court tonight. What a measuring stick for each team going forward.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That one's good from Green. And the assist from Irving.
A really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Outside Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. Boy, talk to any former teammate and coach, past or present. Anybody who's played or worked with Reggie Bullock has nothing but positive things to say.
And Morant gets it to go.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to Bullock. On the wing, Irving. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game. And with Bullock, he's a player that genuinely puts his team first, Doris.
One of those guys, BA, that does not care if he's starting, if you put him off the bench. Bullock is going to play with energy defensively. He's going to knock down three-point shots. And he's going to space the floor for the star player.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Dwight Powell.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And then Morant with the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside, Green. Back to Bullock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection, Doris.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there. Luka Doncic showing you right there he can play without the basketball, ready on the catch.
Left side, Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Here's Irving. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 6 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Adams with a screen on Doncic. And he gets that one.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
The Mavericks trailing, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And it's Morant off the drive.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Bane finds Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant with it. 15 points in the game. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Steven Adams is a great option in these pick and rolls. We know he's a high percentage finisher, guys.
It's Bullock on the wing. And here's Doncic outside. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies, Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Jones in at the point guard position.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Pass to Bullock. Outside, Green. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. He's off on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jackson outside. Three-pointer, Brooks. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Offensive board. Kicks it to Doncic. Goes up again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
This guy moves so well with the ball in his hands, and Doncic knows how to initiate contact and get himself to the line when he puts it on the deck. We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Outside Bane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Doncic. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
Adams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Dwight Powell. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC. The first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
And the dunk by Jackson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Adams against Powell. Doncic outside. Off the mark there with a 3. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. On the wing, Bane. To the middle. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Bane. Bane's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Bane to the paint. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Adams. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Irving, no good. And here's Memphis. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Bane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Back to Bullock. Pass to Green. Adams grabs the miss.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
To the middle. Here's Brooks. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Up top, Bane. He has 6. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
And here's Doncic outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Missed inside.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Powell right side. Outside Irving. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
And so it's Memphis, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes.
Oh, wow!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
Morant against Doncic. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
An open look for Irving. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Irving's got 10 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Now Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. He's got 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Down low. Here's Bane. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
And that one misses.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And it's good. 2 points.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Shot's good by Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Inside. Oh, deflected. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Bane finds Morant, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Grizzlies. At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Here's Doncic. He's got 6. Irving for 3. Doncic on the wing, pounded by Morant. Oh, Adams with the block.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Here's Powell. Here's Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 16 points.
It's one thing to be a scorer. It's another thing to be an efficient offensive player. Kyrie Irving doing work right now.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Knocks it loose, and they get it back. Here's Bullock from deep. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Morant with it. Irving picks him up. Up top, Bane. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Back to Irving. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bane, the pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
Bane finds Jackson. Back to Bane. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Dallas shooting 34% thus far in this game. Irving for three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Kyrie Irving, such a consistent threat to score from anywhere on the floor. That time he goes to the three-point game.
Morant lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Irving. And he makes it on the layup.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Morant against Doncic. And then Morant with the jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And that one's good. Irving.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
Jackson finds Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Taking 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Oh, Adams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For 3, Powell. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Morant with it. Now Doncic defending. Adams, the pass to Morant. Driving to the basket. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Down low. Powell with a steal. And it's Green off the drive. Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Here's Irving. Outside, Green. Let's go with a 3. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Green. Irving's got 27.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Powell passes to Green. And there's the drive. The Grizzlies pull it in.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Knocked loose. And here they come. From 7 feet. And it's Memphis with another. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. That one goes. Count it.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Good on the bucket. Morant's got 48.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Here's Doncic. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Now our New Balance Player of the Game.
terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jokic finds Gordon, and that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here are the Nuggets now. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Now here's Green. Here's Irving. And the shot goes down.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
The kick out to Porter. Fires from deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got his second basket.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
Here's Jokic. Basket counts.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
The kick out to Irving. From deep. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Porter passes to Jokic. Powell with the steal. And he drives in. And it's Bullock missing. And it's the Nuggets ball. Pass to Gordon. Can't cash in from close range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Doncic passes to Irving. Denver grabs the miss. Murray looking around. Here's Gordon. And the layup is good.
Aaron Gordon with great hustle that time.
Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
Got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. That one no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Out to Doncic. The 3. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets leading by 5. Outside Gordon. Murray left side. The pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope against Doncic. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Off on the layup. Irving against Porter. It's Powell on the wing. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Murray finds Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
The drive by Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Gordon dishes to Porter. Murray outside. Outside Gordon. 3 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Nugget. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nuggets?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the 3. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Denver. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. Basket good. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Jokic, good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Nuggets. Mavericks shooting well, 50% from the floor.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out doubles might just take the cake.
Here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Murray, good. Murray's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets. Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
Over in the corner, Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
And And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Murray, no good. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Green kicks to Doncic. Back to Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Irving. Powell finds Kleba. Lets it go from 11. The shot by Powell, no good. Denver in the lead. Murray outside. The kick out to Brown. Puts up a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And that one's good, Irving.
And this is when Kyrie is at his best, getting to his spots on the floor, executing, and playing with some aggressiveness.
No problems knocking that one down. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Nuggets.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Brown against Irving. Front pass the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Porter passes to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
The Nuggets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Powell kicks to Irving. And there's the drive. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, if he wants to, Kyrie can drive at will. He's got out of this world shake and bake moves.
Denver leading by 7. Murray the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And a statement from Jamal: when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Passes it to Powell. Here's Kleba. Here's Doncic. Back to Powell. Nobody near Irving. That 3 off the mark. Left side, Gordon. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead. Thanks so much, David. And we'll And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Doncic. Actually, Kleba is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Irving. And it's Green in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
We've seen Gordon compete, Brent, in the dunk contest like you. And there are some who would say he should have won. What about you?
Yeah, you can make a strong case that he was robbed, and Aaron actually does. But we see that under the legs, leaping over the mascot dunk on so many highlight reels. Just a special athlete, and what a special contest that was.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Good on the second free throw. Denver leading by 12. On the wing, Gordon. Porter inside. Guarded by Green. Back to Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gordon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets. Gordon's gone 4-7 from the field here. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Brown now atop the key. Murray finds Brown. The kick out to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Irving. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Back to Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Back to Porter. Pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. Leba defending. Second chance shot. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Now Murray. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Porter finds Gordon. Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Jokic doing a better job as the years have gone on, just drawing more contact and getting to the line. And that's a good thing. He's an over 80% shooter there.
Second free throw, no good. Mavericks trailed by 19. Pass to Kleba. Irving against Murray. They kick it out to Green. There's the pass to Kleba. That shot off. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 13-3 run. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon out in transition with some room to run. That's scary.
Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kleba. The shot, no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Look at that.
Yes,
and their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Porter. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Gordon, the pass to Murray. On the wing, Porter. And he can't jam it through.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And the dunk by Powell.
I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
Outside Gordon. That shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sinks the three-pointer.
An overlooked part of his game. Irving's about a career 40% shooter from deep.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. And another miss by Denver.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And it's Jokic with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Jokic is running. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Irving, good. Irving's got 21.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Jokic firing on all cylinders. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray out there with Brown, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Here's Doncic following the score by Jamal Murray.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Mavericks trail by 20. In the corner, Irving with it. Passes it to Kleba. Back to Irving. Pass to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the basket by Gordon.
Good job, Aaron Gordon. Just such a force in the lane.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Irving from long range. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 24 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Jokic trying to free himself up, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Michael Porter Jr. continuing to be pressed off the floor with these injuries to get himself righted, back and healthy, and make contributions at a high level.
And it's Brown missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The 3 for Doncic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Jokic, and that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Dallas making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. Denver calls timeout. Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
It's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
And they double up Murray. Kicks it to Gordon. Caldwell Pope left side. Doncic with the block. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Murray. No good from Irving. The Nuggets leading by 16. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Nice D from Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Now the pass to Hardaway. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Irving against Murray. Irving dishes to Bullock. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Caldwell Pope up top. He's covered by Irving. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nuggets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Driving to the basket. Nice D from Porter. And so here's Denver. The lead is 15. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Doncic. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Murray left side. Outside Gordon. Jokic sets the screen for Gordon. No dice from the high post. Outside Irving. Fires the three. No good there.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And a hard fit.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett.
2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Denver Nuggets. Here we go. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Now Denver's starting five. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point. And it's Morant missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Pass to Jokic. Banked banked it in off the glass.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Murray up top. Pass to Jokic. Puts up a three. Grizzlies with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Jackson finds Morant. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Murray, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Morant. Over Murray. And it's Morant missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
So Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Brooks defending. Porter the pass to Murray. And Morant clears the board. Jackson with a screen on Porter. Morant. That one doesn't drop. And it's Denver the other way. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Bain against Porter. Pass to Jokic. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Memphis on D. It's a three-point game.
This is what Steven Adams is known for. A fantastic defensive player with terrific instincts.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. There's the triple. And it's Denver with a rebound. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Porter finds Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Jokic. Doesn't go for him. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Outside Morant. Here's Adams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Here's Jokic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. The free throw drops for Jokic. And Jokic drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Jackson to the inside. Adams, the pass to Bain. To the middle. Back to Morant. Here's Adams. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Here's Porter. Blocked again! And they'll keep possession. Jokic, no good. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Tries to break his ice. And then Morant with the dunk.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drive. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Porter. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Gordon from outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. Gordon's got 5.
An area Gordon continues to work on. Now, when he's draining shots off the catch, it definitely helps with his confidence.
Morant with the bucket.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Porter's shot is off. Memphis leading. And here's Morant. Here's Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league, Steven Adams forces defenses to be assertive with him.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Left side, Morant. They get it back. Outside Bane. Morant with it. Second chance effort. Porter pulls it in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
The Grizzlies have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Kept alive. Adams. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. The offensive rebound. Murray's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. Porter, the pass to Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. And he converts the layup.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Jokic. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Gordon. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Moran against Murray. Looking to get it going. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. 1:07 left to play in the first half of basketball. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's gotten 4 this quarter.
High value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And here's Porter outside. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Brooks. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic just got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Grizzlies have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Outside Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 17 points.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to...
The previous play is
in time.
Review.
And you know, from what we are seeing here on the monitor, it looks like he was late getting it off.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. All right, Allie, thanks for that. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Back to Jackson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for 1 more.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. at Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Greg.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Pass to Gordon. Stolen by Bane. Moran against Murray. Right side Moran. Here's Jackson. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Moran's got 4 assists in the game.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot. No problem.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Right side Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And the 3 off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the middle. Here's Adams. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Jackson, pass to Moran. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Morant's got 19 points.
With creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Sinks the tray.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside for Moran. To the inside. Adams lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Adams has got 8.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now Morant, pass to Adams, and the shot goes down. Adams has got 6 here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now here's Jackson. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
That free throw good from Gordon. So he gets them both.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
Morant drawing the double team. On the wing, Brooks. Inside. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Outside Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Jokic. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. Checked by Gordon. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 21.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Bane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Good on the second one.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
Jokic finds Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope, pounded by Morant. And here's Porter outside. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got 5 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And here's Porter outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Steven Adams. And he hits the first of 3. That one misses. And he nails the third. Memphis leading. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Jokic. Murray with it. Pounded by Morant. 12 seconds left in the third. From deep, Jokic is rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Morant, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Grizzlies up by... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Nuggets, Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Murray passes to Jokic. Down low. Outside for Porter. Jacks up a 3. Back to Murray. On the wing, Porter. Outside Murray. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 9. Here he goes. Morant with the slam!
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Out to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot. The bank shot, no good. Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been great this game, 58%. Outside Morant. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Left side Bane. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Murray finds Porter. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Jackson. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And the second free throw is good.
The line for the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr. 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. To the middle. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 27 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and the free throw, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Aldama. And the layup is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Pass to Tillman. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Jones. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Jokic. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 6 assists in the game.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Gordon with a steal. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Brooks against Porter. Pass to Aldama. To the inside. Here's Bane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Desmond Bane looks very comfortable in this situation. He is an excellent free throw shooter.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. The Nuggets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Murray passes to Porter. Gordon outside to tie it up. Porter finds Gordon. 5 on the clock. For 3. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gordon outside. Murray with it. And here's Gordon. Right side Murray. Now Jokic. Defended by Jones. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .35 seconds left in the fourth. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Yes!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Bane. Tight defense on him. Excellent D there from Bryant. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And here's Porter outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot at Allie. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Reggie Bullock is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the guard position.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And Morant throws it down.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Driving in and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
They get it back. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities, and creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Green missing again. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Big time!
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And finished off by Morant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Irving. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Bullock missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Here's Morant. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. Morant against Doncic. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Irving kicks to Bullock. Looking to end the run. A nice shot by Irving. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. Do front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Doncic, no good. Memphis leading by 15. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. And Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Payne finds Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Grizzlies have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That one is off.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Mavericks trail by 18. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
John Morant has been leading the charge. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing. The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Morant drives in, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Doncic outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks kicks to Morant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Memphis leading by 19 points. And finished off by Morant.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Bane kicks to Morant. Strike. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
The drive by Doncic. And they're able to recover. Back to Green. Stolen away. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Doncic with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Green. Brooks grabs the board. It's tipped. Morant scanning the floor. And Morant throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Fires from 14. On the wing, Jackson wants to get it to Morant and does. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Here's Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The 3 for Doncic. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Passes to Adams. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. He gets it in there. There's Morant. He has 30. 56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that one drops for him.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Doncic outside. Latrey. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Morant outside. Unloads from 13. He can't get that one.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably...
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Green, and it's Irving in at the 2.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Here's Bane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Bane passes to Adams. Misses from close range. Mavericks trail by 20. The 3 for Doncic. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Jones drives in. Makes it off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Jackson finds Bain. Lets the three fly. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild, to their credit. They want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Morant against Doncic. And it goes down 2 points. Adams has got 6.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Irving against Adams. And here's Irving. And the layup falls. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Now Morant. He's got 34. Into the lane. It's good. Morant's got 36.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And the three ball is good. He's got 10.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the chart.
Oh, man! What a finish!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Green, no luck.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Brooks.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Conchar comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Kennard in for Bain. Shoots a three. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Stripped away. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Morant passes to Conchar. Morant left side. 5 on the clock. Back to Jackson. One-on-one fast break. Here's Hardy. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And the pass to Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 44.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot. Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a...
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Kennard. He's out there with John Morant. And it's Jackson in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Mavericks shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. To the right side. Hardy passes to Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3. That one doesn't go. And for Memphis, their shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Morant outside with the drive.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Brooks comes in for John Conchaw. And it's Bain in for Luke Kennard. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
The shot by Kleber, wide open. Off target with his 3. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Drives to the hoop and finished off by Morant.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
McGee finds Hardaway. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Here's Morant. Kick out to Adams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Ntilikina passes to McGee. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple. Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Stolen by McGee. To the left wing. Hardy passes to Hardaway. Here's Kleber. Left side Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Hardaway hits them both. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Morant. And he drives in, and he elevates for the slam dunk. JaVale McGee did not like that.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Mavericks have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Hardy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Mavericks, Hardy.
And he makes both free throws. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hardaway, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Ntilikina. Nice D from Brooks. Clark left side. He can't get it to go. Hardaway with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handling.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're up by 31. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.